baby, won't you sail with me out on the rolling sea? We'll find some place to go, maybe down to Barbados. It's an island off somewhere in the middle of nowhere, sailing to freedom.
G'day good people, we've got the Dusseldorf boat show this week, courtesy of Bart. It's a 2-hour drive for him. You can see he's very tired. He's actually doing so much work on this project, and I am greatly indebted to him to not only be helping me like continually, literally, we're on the phone. We've got Teams meeting virtually every day. So good on you, Bart. And now he's taken the time to check out the boat show. So what's happening on the boat? I haven't really been filming. We have got welders on the boat. We are working. Remember I told you probably about 3 or 4 months, maybe 5 or 6 months ago, there's going to be a period of time where we're working out all the detail and all of the equipment that's going on. I'm actually stuck in the midst of that. Bart and I are stuck in the midst of that. And in particular, everything down to stanchion bases, tow rails, water collection, what it's supposed to be. I'm trying to refine the stern tube with the support structure to make it more hydrodynamically less retardant, if you could say. Probably a better way of saying that. Because we need to improve the water flow onto the custom-made, to the Brunton's propellers, the auto prop. So there's a lot of detail. Now, yes, I could have been filming me sitting here and scribbling on a piece of paper and then going seeing Mr. Tin and trying to get it on CAD. Although I think with the modification to the stern tube structure, I think I'm just going to get some cardboard and bend it and cut it and then simply put it on some 4mm and just cut it out with a grinder. I think it's going to be easier to do it that way, but we'll see. So there's a lot of detail that can't be filmed. Yes, I could have a better half, let's say 3/4, just to dispense with any argument. And they could be filming and asking questions and we could be doing videos on that. But we're at a real handicap with just being literally one person. Well, it's 2 people, it's Bart, but Bart's in another country. So you're not really getting a hands-on view of the design process and the build. But the build's going to be coming back up. I will be starting to film that. At the moment, they're just filling in all the tack welds, finishing the bows, and completing all the stuff that was just tacked together. So it is full steam ahead from now, or actually from 2 weeks ago. And so we should be resuming normal videoing, I would say, in a few weeks at least. So showing you up-to-date videos of the boat build. Anyway, good people, I'm going to let Bart take it away at the boat show.
Hey, welcome Sailing into Freedom fans. While Plucky is slaving away, not today, but he's normally slaving away. It's Vietnamese New Year today. While he's slaving away, I'm actually at the biggest boat show in Europe. It's called Boat 25. It's in Dusseldorf in Germany. And I'm actually in the middle, as you can see, of the action. Well, there's gonna be action very soon. It's Saturday. It's gonna be a really packed day today, lots of people coming, so I'll give you some highlights of the boat show, and hopefully also we will talk to some of our partners and sponsors. So this place here in Germany, in Düsseldorf, is massive. It's 305,000 square meters. It's 70 venue halls that you see all around me, where you have everything from super yachts, power boats, sailing boats, catamarans, all the equipment, and then also all the sports. So diving, fishing, little boat sailing, anything you can think of to do in and on the water, you can find here. So when you're in Europe, it's every year in January, so when you're in Europe, have a visit next time and enjoy. So as you can see, everybody's getting ready for the opening. It's now 9 o'clock and they're getting briefed. They are discussing all their items, their sales, their products, and we're gonna have a wonderful day today. Most people are flooding in. It's gonna be a real busy day, but I need my coffee first. So the show actually doesn't open until 10 o'clock. It's now 9:30, which allows the people to come in. But let's see if we can get past the gates, because normally we should be allowed to go inside already. Oh, press it. So, that seemed to work out really good. Let's have a quick view from above. Everybody's ready and waiting to invite the public. It actually opens at 10 o'clock. So there's a massive amount of people waiting here to join the event. And this is just one of the halls. There are 16 other ones. So here we have one of our major sponsors. Raymarine has agreed to sponsor the Elcano Challenge with almost everything that they have, which includes navigation stations, wind instruments, radar, FLIR cameras, augmented reality, a lot of stuff which we'll get into later, but it's a really great company, so check them out below. Here you see the Axiom displays. We're gonna have two of them, one on the nav station and one on the helm. So this has everything inside. I'll explain further, but it can do radar, it can do charge, it can do your wind speeds, your sailing speeds, everything and all. So we have a full setup of Raymarine. Here you see the radio setup, which you're also gonna have. Probably we have I think it's the Ray 53, together with the wireless microphone and all the stuff you need to run your boat. I also love these I-70s, which are your wind instruments, which are very high visible in daylight. Very cool to work with. So many possibilities that I will explain to you later, but I probably have to prepare for that. So yeah, all good. Top stuff, people. Also gonna have the radar, and more importantly, also gonna have a lot of cameras. You will see me explaining those in detail. So we're gonna have two of those, which are basically normal cameras that can turn around 360 degrees. But the most important one is this one, which is the FLIR camera, which gives you sight through fog. It's augmented reality. It can look at obstacles in the water. So it's a great thing to have to make sure that you don't run into any other cliff. So this is the top of the line. It's an Axiom 2 XL24, which we're not gonna have because it's really too big for our nav desk, but we're gonna have the half size, the 12-inch one. As you can see, it's massive. Picture these on your boat. This is the Axiom 9. I think we're gonna have an Axiom 12, but yeah, let's just show it's all touchscreen. You can have maps. This one is in German, so apologize for that. But you can have maps, all the stuff that you need to safely navigate through waters. You can of course also have a look at the radar. So you can see thunderstorms coming, things in the water. And what you have more, you also have fish finders, which we're not gonna have because Plucky is really into spear fishing, so he likes to shoot them instead of catch them. But overall, you can combine stuff. You also have your wind speed, your speed over ground, your voltages. So we're gonna have a real big system in the Elcano Challenge where we have several monitoring stations. The Raymarine one, the Roypa one, We're going to have also a combination that we make ourselves, as you saw in one of our previous episodes. But it's going to be a real complex system, and yeah, I probably have to teach Pluggy how to use it, but as you can see, it's really easy to do. This is a built-in, so it's a flush mount, and you can also have it top-mounted. So let me show you quickly one of the nicest features that Raymarine and Teledyne are going to provide to us, which is the video mode that we can have. We're going to have several cameras on board. So you just click on video, you can have a front view, you will see augmented reality targets of other things in the neighborhood. You can also go to another view where you have little cameras like this one, or the most important one is the M320, which is a combination of a visual and a thermal camera. So it's really easy to use. You just pan around, you can see the camera move. And when you really are sailing at night, you go to the mode where you go to the active feed here, and you don't choose visible, but you choose thermal. It takes a little bit to transfer to that, but here you see everything in a thermal mode, like you will see objects, even whales probably, icebergs. You will see everything at night. So this is really a big advantage of the Raymarine system, especially sailing at night. You don't have to look out, you have to look out, but you don't have to look out so much. You actually see through your cameras. The camera is going to be on top of the mast. You actually see 360 degrees around, and you can see all things coming your way. Combine that with stuff like the radar, the charge, you basically have an internal view of what you're going to do, where you're going to sail, etc. You see a lot of new stuff on this event. Here you see AkzoNobel with learning how to paint virtually. So with virtual reality, they're actually teaching people on how to paint and what to do with their products. World's getting crazy, folks. Okay, so let's head over to one of our sponsors and see if our contact is there. If not, we'll have a nice view of their systems and I'll explain you a little bit. So we already see them coming. It's Lewmar, and they're currently at the fair together with Longhorst Tasselaar, which is a Dutch distributor. So let's see what their products are made of. So we're here at the stand of Lewmar. Lewmar is one of our major sponsors. They're actually giving us an exclusive product, which we'll show later when it arrives. But we're gonna get a windlass, and we're gonna get a windlass on 48 volts, which is currently not in production yet, so we're one of the first that's gonna have the product. Unfortunately, our contact, our partner, is not here at the moment. Probably my fault, because I came on Saturday and they went home on Friday. But let's show around their stand and see some products that they have. So Lewmar, of course, very famous for their winches, their deck hardware, their hatches, and a lot of other stuff. It's quality product. It's something that most sailors probably know. So I'm just gonna show you and you will see for yourself. Yeah, a little bit too expensive for Pluggy's taste, I think, but cool anyway. Hey Daniel, thanks for having you on your stand. We're here today at Brunton's propellers, ladies and gentlemen, a very core component of the Elcano World Challenge. We're here with Daniel Woolgar, the R&D manager, and yeah, pleased to meet you. Let's discuss why your products are so crucial for the Elcano World Challenge. Because as you know, we have a highly technological setup and we need to do a lot of regeneration. So, Daniel, what can you tell us about the Autoprop?
So yes, here we have the Autoprop EcoStar that you're going to be fitting. Now it's completely unique. You've got leading edge going ahead, then leading edge going astern for when you're motoring. But more importantly, when you come to regenerate, all the blades naturally go into their astern position and then rotate in astern. So what this will do is it's going to give you fantastic regeneration, and it automatically adjusts the angle or the pitch of the blade depending on the speed of the shaft and the speed of the water flowing over it. So as you're sailing faster, it's going to increase the pitch to account for that more water flow. So it's trying to find the optimum angle to get you the best regeneration you can. So in the test we've done, it's done fantastically well for that.
Okay,
and then if you want to go sailing, you can always just lock the shaft.
Yeah, so
and then you can go sailing as well.
Yeah,
Very
I think we also have the Sigma drive and a brake for that. But yeah, cool. That's actually what we need. The best, because the Elcano Challenge is all about doing sailing around the world on full on batteries and solar and regeneration.
Yeah.
So this is one of the most important components.
I think actually one of the really important bits that a lot of people forget about is they focus on the regeneration, which is extremely important. But actually when you need to motor, it's about getting the most efficient propeller to motor with, because you can lose so much efficiency by not having the right propeller fitted for your boat. So on average, motoring at a cruising speed, the Autoprop is 15 to 20% more efficient motoring. So you're using less energy to get to where you want to do. You can extend your range just by motoring efficiently.
Yeah, indeed. For most sailors and people, the motoring part will be more important than the regeneration. But yeah, if you only have batteries, for us it's a little bit the other way around.
Yeah.
We had a lot of talks about this, a lot of interactions in the past. So really happy to have Brunton on board. And
we're excited to see what happens and work with you.
Yeah, we'll see. You'll see it in the coming weeks and months. As a little sign of appreciation for our partners and our sponsors. So
thank you very much.
It's not a gold bar like they just said in another video, but it's Belgian pralines.
Very nice.
As you know, I'm from Belgium, so
I
enjoy that today.
And thank you very much.
We'll see them getting installed, people, somewhere in the coming weeks, months. Very good to have Brunton on board.
Yeah, we're excited to see it.
Cheers. Thank you
very much.
We are also installing from Brunton's their Sigma drive, which resists the propeller thrust and also deals with prop shaft misalignment and also eliminates vibrations too. But all of this will be coming up in future episodes.
Hey my friends, as you can see, I'm back to the coffee again, and I can tell you making videos is really hard. So a little bit tired at the moment. But you're gonna see some second parts of these episodes in the upcoming weeks. So, see you then.